guys, here we've got the Honda HSV010 Super GT 2010 number 18. And this was one of the earliest minis I got, and I liked it, man. Some of the liveries on the HSV are really funky, man. They're really nice. So yep. So this is the Honda Racing Team Wida Edition livery. It was made in July 2011, and now you don't really see them. They are rare now, and I really like the Japanese writing on the side. I thought it was really funky when I got it. It's got a 98mm wheelbase. It's a wide set car. I'm sure that'll handle pretty cool on a track. The offset guys on this for the MR02 or 03 is front 2 narrow and the rear 2 wide. Okay, and the wheels are 6-spoke silver type wheels. I do like that. It's pretty nice, and I am hoping to mod that out in some pretty cool ways. Definitely the wheels, I definitely want to have some deep dish wheels on the rear on that. I know it comes with a narrow front and back, but I'm going to change it around a little bit. Carbon fibre definitely on there. Might even mix the colours up or put some decals on as well. But I do want to have that in the street races. So the street races, guys, I've started them off with the Fast and Furious. We're going to move on to other street performance cars. So we'll be moving on to like the R35s, we'll be moving on to the Civics, and as we work our way through them, the Subarus, then we'll start popping in the real supercars. So the likes of Ferraris, McLarens, they'll be coming into that as well. So yep, so I've got a few more of them that I want to do, and hopefully they'll be getting better as well. I'm looking to pull the stops out. I've been holding back. I've got a lot of things that I could put into them, but I'm just waiting for the views to climb up a little bit, and then I will start to unload some real footage. But at the moment I'm just hoping to get a bit more interest before I invest so much time into them. But yeah, beautiful car. Did like the old shape, and you can't beat the sound of a VTEC that's got a, you know, a big exhaust on. The sound of that naturally aspirated engine when the VTEC would kick in, beautiful. And as I say, people have turboed their VTEC, which was unheard of, and people thought it was really dangerous, but it's been done. And there's guys that I know who are pretty good friends of ours who actually had the fastest VTEC in the whole of the UK. I think their record's been beaten now, but I'm talking about 7-8 years ago. They had the fastest one. So they'd go to Santa Pod, which is like a raceway where you can do the quarter mile, and theirs was just hitting 11 seconds. So for a naturally aspirated car, you know, without turbo, and it was a 1600cc engine, but yeah, it was fast. That was so refined, you couldn't feel the gear change. It was just shocking. You'd be up to 100 mile an hour before you even know it. So yep, little beasts. And as we know, these cars, they're future proof, man. They've got so much potential. They've been over-engineered. You could do so much to them with aftermarket parts. It's shocking. And you can still hear these little bad boys growling around. You know, when you come across a Type R. But yep, definitely got ideas for that. So stay tuned. You're going to see a lot more of that, guys. And be ready, guys. Get notified, get subscribed, Mossy5734. There's a whole heap of cool stuff to come in this series and more, guys. Real custom one-off machines that are making their way on this channel. So get subscribed, get notified, do not miss out. Catch you on the next one. Okay, guys, so this is the Honda NSX Nouvelle Blue Pearl RS. Okay, yep, so this Honda NSX, guys, it fits on the MR03W, so it's wide, and it's the MM, it's a mid-motor version as well. The wheelbase, guys, is 98mm, it's a LL, and the wheel offset, guys, is on the front, it's narrow but 1.5, and on the rear it's wide 1.5. Okay, so yep,
you can basically fit quite a few wheels under there, guys, and I think that's a beauty. I don't know how, I think it should handle pretty well on the track as well, because it just seems low down and sat really well. But yeah, here we've got the metallic Honda NSX, and when these came out, guys, I was super excited. I was just so happy. I thought, yep. They did a nice metallic red, but the blue was what really jumped out to me. They did a white, a red, and a blue, and it was the blue that really caught my eye. So that's what I really went for. The reds.
Here we've got the twin brother of the silver in decaled version of the NSX GT. I do think the decals on this are a bit more detailed and better compared to the last one. But the silver colour just, I don't know, just brings out the shape a lot better, I reckon. I think it just looks loads more meaner. I can't get over the front end of that car, man. It just looks mad. It looks so futuristic. So yeah, I need to decide out of the two, but I'm leaning towards the silver one that I'm going to put in my race and chase vids. So when I have my performance cars come onto the streets, we'll have these racing alongside some of the other Mini Zs, and I've just said that these are definitely my top 5. Really cool looking car. I mean, I like the Audi R8, the black LMS version. I think that's so futuristic and cool. And again, it's got all the blown out arches and the fenders, grills that make it look so mad. But you know, these are close in that running.
Okay, guys, here we've got the Honda S2000 Veilside. This is in metallic yellow, guys. Okay, now when I got these, they were available. I think it was Europe, but now I've not seen the yellow ones. And probably the most famous one in this range is the Wild Speed 2, the Too Fast Too Furious pink S2000, guys, with like the anime on the side. I've got that in my other videos. There's an anime video that I made, Killer Anime Kyosho Mini Zs. It's on there. So yeah, now this is it is metallic, but it's not one of those sparkly kind of metallics, but it's still pretty cool. So this little bad boy, guys, is really quite rare. It's a 90mm wheelbase. It's got the rear motor mount chassis. The offset on these are one narrow on the front and one narrow at the rear. And the wheels, guys, are the 8-spoke silver wheels. Okay.
Okay, guys, apologies about the rainfall on the conservatory, but let's just persevere. So, next up is the rear brig HSV010. This is the 2010 version, guys, and this is officially rare. So they only made 2,000 of these, and this is one out of 2,000. And even though this can't hold a candle to the Cayenne version of this car with the blue chrome, with the amazing blue chrome, it's still decent. It's got purple, it's got some chrome built in there as well. And obviously the body shape is a pretty cool body shape, but it's not dethroning the Cayenne from the #1 spot. That is an amazing looking car, but still worthy of being in the collection, guys, and a nice looking bit of kit. Okay, guys, so here we've got the Honda Civic, and this obviously is an X-Mods body, guys. I've managed to get a chassis underneath it, but it's not a perfect fit. And with these shells, the back bit that sticks out is going to be an issue. So I've got to chop that down or find a way around it. More than likely chop it down, put some Velcro on it, and Velcro on the car as well. Okay, guys, not a car that I would normally ever go for. Really not my cup of tea, guys. Formula Ones look alright, guys. I don't mind them, but that colour scheme, not really. But I thought I'd try it. You know, it was kind of cheap, and the hope is that I can get it onto 2.4 GHz. I hate the aerials and AM transmitters. Not my cup of tea, guys. Don't fancy running after my car or poking someone's eye out with my aerial. Not doing that anymore. Anyhow, so this car is the MFB04 Jordan Honda EG11. This is the number 12, truly 2001 version. So I think these would have become pretty rare, guys, because they don't make them anymore at all. You know, obviously you can tell with the old electrics inside it. So yeah.